touched down in Antibes and I'm headed to treat myself to a beach club day. It's actually called Juan Lepin. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering that, but I found it on TikTok. I'm not doing $1,000 spend at Nikki Beach, so we gonna see what this is about. It's kind of giving me South Beach, also Santa Monica because I'm from LA, so let's see what this is all about. All right, so the place is called Yobo Beach Club. Lord, I'm gonna have to break out the Google Translate because I have no idea what I'm looking at. I know plage means beach. Ouvert, et surveillé. So I think it's saying it's open until 10 to 18 hours, which is I think 6 or 7. All right, well, we're gonna find out. Let's see. Waiting to be helped. I hope that sign didn't mean that they close at 6 because it's just now 3 and this place is beautiful. I'm gonna enjoy it.
Perfect. It's gonna place you on the beach.
Thank you. Merci.
Okay. Just take a seat and anything you need, you ask Leo, okay?
Hi, thank you. No.
Okay.
Thank you. Now you tweaking if you think I'm about to spend 45 euro on some Prosecco? Like, no, you better bring out the Laurent Perrier for that. I think I'll get Caesar salad with crispy chicken. Sounds so bomb. But I'm in a seafood mood since I've landed, so I'm gonna get the sea green fillet with the yellow sauce. That sounds good. And maybe a cocktail, virgin cocktail. So you know, I'm a lightweight. One drink is gonna take me out. So we're gonna keep it cute. Beautiful. Look how clear. I'm obsessed. just leaving now, and I am shook at how little I spent. Like, this is such a deal. The next day I took a day trip to Saint-Tropez. It's about an hour and a half to 2 hours depending on traffic from Nice to Saint-Tropez. I decided to go through a tour company so they can handle the coordination because I wasn't trying to deal with all that on my vacation. Either way, you would have to take a ferry to Saint-Tropez. I actually get very boat sick, so I was not feeling too well. Luckily, it was a short ride from where we were. We picked up some people from Côte, and the ride to Saint-Tropez was pretty short. They dropped us off at the dock, and we had free time for a few hours to explore. Okay, so I survived the boat ride. Luckily, it was only about 20 minutes, so it was bearable. And now I am wanting to go to the Dior Cafe. I've been walking around and I spotted a line, so this must be it. So hopefully the line isn't too long. I've been lucking out as a solo traveler getting quick tables, so wish me luck. To the Dior Cafe. Bad news, they stopped serving breakfast and coffee like minutes before our ferry arrived, so couldn't enjoy it. But I'm on the terrace where the actual Dior store is, just lounging. Would have been nice to have a coffee here and taking content. Thank you. Didn't work out, I decided to just get my coffee elsewhere, and this restaurant is on all the top places to eat in Saint-Tropez list, so I decided to go there. The server I had, he was great. The host, she kind of had a little attitude, but whatever. It was really busy, so I might send her some grace this time. I got a coffee and an eggs benedict, and one of the signature desserts of Saint-Tropez is the tart Tropezien. Don't come for my French pronunciation. It is a brioche bread filled with cream, and a raspberry variation is quite popular, so I decided to get that one. It was good. It wasn't mind-blowing. I don't feel like if you don't have it, you'll be missing out, but it's just one of those things that you get just because you're there and it's a signature item. The way my lashes are about to be blown away this weekend. I just left this really cool outdoor cinema exhibit outside of the museum. It was really interesting learning about the films that were filmed here in Saint-Tropez, and the hand that stars like Brigitte Bardot had in making this such a popular place in the filmmaking space and in general for tourism. And so my tour group leaves at 2. It's 1:30 right now, and it's about a 10-minute walk to the beach. But I'm not really trying to walk all the way to the beach and have to walk right back. So I think I'm gonna head to the meeting spot. Plus the weather isn't that great today. It's kind of really cloudy. I did bring my bikini, but I'm not too pressed about it because I have a lot of beach days ahead of me. I am going to Capri. I'm going to Greece. Plus I live in LA, so I can go to the beach literally anytime. I did want to see it, but you know, the weather is not really inviting for the beach today. So I'm just gonna head back. We're meeting at this place called Café de Paris or Café de Paris. And so I'm gonna head over there right now and see what other sites I stumble across. And after our tour group meets up, we are headed to Port Grimond, which is considered like a little Venice. Oh my god, I'm still catching my breath. So our meeting point for the tour group was this place called Hotel de Paris, but in my mind I heard Café de Paris, so I'm sitting there waiting for like 10 minutes and no one's showing up at our meetup time. And so I decided, okay, it probably is Hotel de Paris, but at this time my phone is already on 1%. It just so happens that my phone dies the moment that I embark on my way to Hotel de Paris. And so I thought my tour group left me. So I ended up asking the hotel concierge to allow me to charge my phone. They were so very gracious to let me do so. Apparently the tour company had been contacting me, calling me, texting me, but of course I didn't receive anything because my phone is dead. And I thought I was going to be stuck in Saint-Tropez for the rest of my life, which is not a bad place to be stuck in theory, but I was just like, what are we gonna do? So luckily, some other people in my tour group found me panicking in the hotel, and now we're here at Port Grimond, which is like Little Venice, here still in the Saint-Tropez area, here still in France. So we're just gonna explore for a little bit. As you know, I have been like a mad woman trying to find iced coffees around here, and I'm so tempted, but I think I'm gonna wait until we get back to Nice. There's this place I've been wanting to try called Hobo Coffee. And then there's another one that's fully in French that I'm not even gonna try to attempt to pronounce. But just gonna enjoy the time walking around this little Venice area for the meantime till we go back to Nice. Oh yeah, it's definitely giving Venice with this bridge. It's a mini Rialto up in here. And all these little shops. It's actually really cute. My home base in the south of France was in Nice because it's so easy to take day trips from there. I actually decided to book, again with a tour company, a best of the French Riviera tour so I can get a taste of different locations and decide which one I want to dedicate a full day to. Went to Aix, Saint Paul de Vence. That was mostly galleries. It was very medieval, Monaco, I was not impressed. You can literally spend 30 minutes there and be done. Being that I'm from LA, it reminded me a lot of Rodeo Drive, but just bigger. Like the whole city was just one big Rodeo Drive with a bunch of shops, a bunch of cars. Not trying to flex, but I see Porsches, Bentleys, Lamborghinis, Maseratis like all day in LA. So was not impressed. But if you do want to spend significant time there, make sure that you bring your passport, which I did not. So I wasn't able to get inside the casino, especially the famous Monte Carlo casino. Wasn't too pressed about that, but just something that you should know when you're going. We also went to Antibes, which was my favorite, and Ez was left to the end of the day, so I'm gonna keep it real. I was so exhausted at that point. I did not have enough energy to really explore it. It would have been great if it was first because it's a lot of steps and stairs, and I was over it at that point. So we visited a perfumery. It's really close to where perfume originates from in Grasse. So that was pretty interesting for me. I work in the fashion industry and beauty is pretty close. So that was a cool bit for me. And some of the people on the tour, they paid to go to the top to see the view. I was done, so I kind of stayed low and just kind of walked around until it was time for us to wrap up for the day. So yeah, that concludes my South of France vlog. I would say my favorite place overall was Nice, honestly, because it reminds me a lot of LA, being a city and close to the beach. And Antibes/Juan-le-Pont for the beautiful sand beaches, because those pebbles were not it for me. But anyways, thank you so much for watching my vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.